Hey guys, Mike Deathbeam here once again, and today I'm continuing the Island Nation creation, and instead of building it while you guys were watching, which you guys didn't really seem too ecstatic about, so I just decided to build it and then I'd show you what I built. So I decided on the place that we were working on earlier, which I'm starting off with because I've created a couple others. This is Kanadia. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Canada, Kanadia, it's so close. I know, but I like Kanadia with a K. So, this is Kanadia, and I know that we worked on the on those watchtowers, maybe started on the houses, but, you know, let's go ahead and head over there. So, this is the island of Kanadia. Then there are some other islands with a swamp biome over there. So let's go ahead and go up here. Now I'm not done with this. I'll probably continue to improve upon all of these places that I've built for quite a while, and I don't know if there ever will be a finished version as I come up with ideas. So this is the inside, where they live. This is the bedroom. Another one. Pretty much the same, I think. Actually, there's a miner's closet. So for the miners, which is most of them, well, I wouldn't say most, but quite a few. I mean, because you need farmers, you need soldiers, stuff like that. Because there are soldiers, then you have the storekeeper, the librarian. And I do need to add a couple more layers for houses, because only 6 houses, that's not a lot. So you have the libraries, so they all obviously take reading quite well. And then you have the general store. Tools, expensive stuff, food, ingredients are over there, pre-made are here, apples. Nothing, but I mean, because I was doing this in survival for a while, and I just had the night vision potion, so when it is night I'll be able to see. You have raw and cooked, and then you have miscellaneous. So that's what I have here for now, and they really don't do much for vegetables other than really apples. I did make a little wheat farm down there. Never really grew into much, but I think I kept forgetting about it. So why don't we go ahead and go up here. Sorry about the lag. But here is one of those sentry towers that we built right on about the tallest point of the island. So I know you can't see far, but I really can't do much more than too tiny, otherwise it lags a lot. I mean, even when I'm not recording, it's really bad. So there's that. There's a cow, and I built this bridge connecting it over here, which is the palace for the king and queen, or the king or the queen, whoever it is. Since it's small, it's relatively easy to manage, and you know, have computers, even though they still use sailing ships. And you have a TV, but I just added those. It could just be that they fancy. You know, there's that, and then they have a little bit of a balcony where they can overlook the farm and stuff like that. Got the table, the kitchen. I mean, obviously this does need more detail, but for right now, that's what I'm leaving it at. And please give me suggestions. I very much would like to hear your suggestions, as some of you are probably better builders, or most of you are probably better builders than I am. So we go up here. Here's another one. I think it's slightly different than the one over there, and it's not as high up, so I think actually that spot right next to it is the highest point. But it itself is the highest point. So we did that. Now let's go ahead and head down here. I'll show you the ship last, because you know they have to have some type of dock. So we started. We come down here. And then you have a path going right through the middle. head over here. As you can see, they do grow sugarcane, and quite a bit of it grows. But they use that pretty much for paper. And we have cows and sheep here, so they have beds and stuff like that. So that's going to be a pretty good export. And you have a granary. So a guy does live here. And they keep it in a cool, well, not quite dark place. There's nothing in there, but, you know. Oh yeah, I go down through there. So, I mean, it's been a while since I've been through here, obviously. So yeah, so this is the granary. So, like, he's the guy who would keep the finished sugar cane and that little teeny bit of wheat back there, which they probably would grow more, and apples and the meat and stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. So then we head over here, and I think that we can go ahead and head over to the dock, because there's not really much. I mean, because the mine does go down a little, but no, that's not much. It's just a mine, and I don't think I've put it down very far. Plus, I need to add some more levels for the houses. Why did that disappear? I'm hoping that's just a temporary glitch. Oh yes. See, it's because, you know, you need some guys, even if it's just a small security force, because you have a couple guys in there, a couple guys in there, so 2, 4, and then you have 5, I mean, sorry, not 5, 3. This is Fort Dock. Not very creative, and if you guys have another name for that, because that's just the name I put because I couldn't think of anything else. If you guys have a name for it, please tell me. So you have 3 guys who sleep here, and you know, you can have other guys who are on day duty and whatever, granted, you know. And you have here, then they're flying their flag, and then they can watch over this, so if they have to, they can use bows and shoot if they have to, and they have a pretty good range. And back here's it prevents people from jumping in on the back unless they got a really fast jump, but even then I'm not sure they could make it. But that would seriously hurt. So then you have guys up here, and they can watch out for, like, if they're during a time of war, they can watch out for the enemy, stuff like that. So you have this here, and then they have a secondary door, like a blockade door. And yeah, so I think it's a pretty neat little fort. It's not really a fort, it's more like a little barricade, barracks type thing, you know. So let's go ahead and check on the boat. So so this is my attempt at a schooner. I know it isn't the best, but you know. So we have the schooner here, and then you have 2 glowstone there. I'm pretty sure I had a picture frame there. Let me go ahead and go back and see if that's fixed. Apparently there's nothing there. So I think it's just kind of a glitch maybe. Yeah, well the map is still there, so that's good. So like it didn't actually delete itself. Then we go down to the bottom bunk, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 guys. This is a Canadian ship, and as you can see, this is not a passenger ship. It is a cargo ship. I don't even think it's big enough to be called a ship, but you know. So you have all the different chests and stuff in here, and these guys do quite a bit of mining, so they have the supplies to be able to make a trap chest. And this is the captain's quarters, and if you break a block here, well, it's going to start leaking, and you're probably going to sink, and if it were real life. But this is Minecraft. So I did have to change this a bit so that people could walk through. So we just hop up here. I think this is a neat little ship. I was very proud of myself when I first built it, but you know, now I look at it, I'm like, I just called the Chaos Carter. So, okay, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to come up with a name for that little fort, barricade over there, and for the ship. Now it's going to be KS for Canadian ship. whatever you want to call it. And if you want to do what somebody else does, put in reply to that comment saying yes, and then for different ideas, and then I'll look at that and we'll decide. I haven't built any other ships. I may build a little fishing vessel, you know, might do that. And yeah, so this is Kanadia. So far, obviously it's not done. I mean, because the palace needs some work. Need to add some more layers for the houses. Need to increase in the farming, because, you know, that's kind of important. So really, the only fruit that they have are apples. And they mostly eat meat and fish, and apples. So that's really all that they eat. But they do a lot of reading, which is good. So they aren't uncivilized or anything. They have quite a large library. And then I guess we can just quickly go down here. Here there's lava, so I don't know exactly how this will be interrupted. I'm hoping not too bad. Well, I guess I'll see you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!